Monday Night Football featuring the Atlanta Falcons and the Philadelphia Eagles. This is a big game here. The Falcons are one game behind the Eagles. Peyton Manning trying to inch his way into a solid playoff spot. If he loses this game, the Panthers take the 7th seed, I believe, or the 6th seed. Eagles are trying to close in on the Buccaneers, trying to take the first spot in the NFC. So as you can see, we have 2 touchdowns already, one for the Falcons, one for the Eagles, both on the ground. I see Frank Gore celebrating that touchdown. So, I mean, both teams have been good this year. The Falcons started off 3-4, which was not ideal, and they've been struggling a bit, and they do have one of the top 5 worst defenses in the league. Right here you see Morgan getting a beautiful kick return touchdown here, getting special teams involved for a big lead change here. But yeah, I mean, Manning's been great this season. I mean, he's leading the league in passing yards, but it still hasn't been enough to string enough wins together to be a dominant team in the NFC. The Eagles have been the speedy team. They're the explosive team, and they are leading the NFC East by about 2 games right now. If they're able to win, they will lead by about 3. So there we have McNabb handing the ball off again to Frank Gore, who runs it in for a touchdown. So big play there. The Eagles did sign a backup running back in Larry Johnson. So Larry Johnson is there for the Eagles to give them more depth because they had Alfred Morris, who is like a 57 overall rookie, as their backup. So didn't love that. And then even the Falcons did sign Steven Jackson, who is a veteran running back, to be behind Willis McGahee, who just scored right there. So they are building up for the playoffs. We'll see how it turns out. But there we see McNabb extending the lead once more to Heath Miller, the longtime Eagles tight end. Man, is he entering his 10th year now? 9th year maybe? Because I think he might have been the very first draft I was in, maybe the second. So he might be 9 or 10 years in the league now. And then we have Peyton Manning looking to fire back. As he backs up, throws it up to Fitzgerald, who makes the catch. Beautiful play. Let's just say this is the first time in Fitzgerald's career he really has a solid quarterback throwing to him. I mean, Jason Campbell has been good, and he is actually leading Chicago to a playoff spurt. But right there, that was a risky throw. I mean, man, if Fitzgerald wasn't there, Earl Thomas would have easily gotten that interception. So game tied. Eagles looking to fire back, and the X-Factor McNabb drops it right into Ted Ginn's lap. Huge play there, getting to the 11-yard line. McNabb will finish this game with like 390 yards passing. Big play there. Big game for McNabb here in prime time on Monday Night Football in Week 13. Oh, the ref almost screwed everything up. And then we see another touchdown to Heath Miller. Eagles taking the lead once again. So yeah, definitely a shootout here in this game. Both teams have the talent on offense to make things happen. So here's Peyton Manning with 40 seconds left. Bam, got him. Robert Meacham, touchdown. And they are going to go for 2 points here to try to win the game, or at least take the lead on the game. There's Manning looking right there. Beautiful throw right across. He's got some solid receivers there in Atlanta. And there we go, an out route to Fitzgerald to take the lead with 41 seconds to go. They are celebrating. But McNabb isn't finished yet. So we'll see. I mean, I try to avoid overtime as much as possible, but I have done some. But there you go, McNabb connecting with Miller with 15 seconds left, getting to the 25-yard line, and a kick by, I believe it's rookie Rob Byronis gets the game-winning field goal. So the Eagles win 41-39 here on Monday Night Football. Tough loss for Atlanta because right now they're out of the playoff picture if the playoffs were to start today. They're not out completely. They still got time. But hope you enjoyed this video. We'll be having the update of Week 13 coming up next.